Hello and welcome. Namaskar, Vanakkam. This is an important video क्योंकि many changes have been made in the way your papers will be rechecked, will be reevaluated after the board examinations of 2024. So you need to listen to this video very carefully. It won't be too long. I'll get to the point straight away. Now, this is a note which has been put out on the 7th of December, as you can see on the screen. It says introduction of re-evaluation of answer scripts and discontinuation of the compartment examination from the year 2024 exam onwards. Okay, so there are these three different aspects that I'm going to tell you about. So what the first part is, what you can see on the screen is that the compartment examination will be discontinued from the 2024 board exam onwards, which means that the candidates can take an improvement examination in a maximum of 2 subjects through 2024. यानी कि किसी को भी कंपार्टमेंट नहीं दिया जाएगा, आपको मौका दिया जाएगा कि आप इंप्रूवमेंट एग्जाम दे सकते हैं दो पेपर्स में. Okay, so that is the first detail. Now let's go into it one by one. The first thing is about the recheck. Now what happens is that when you get the board exam results sometime in the month of May, last time May में आया था, sometime in the month of May, if you are not happy with your marks, you apply for what is called a re-evaluation recheck. These two words are used almost like synonyms, but there is now a difference. So now what they have said is that you can apply for a recheck by paying 1,000 rupees. But recheck में क्या क्या होगा इसके बारे में आपको जानना जरूरी है. You need to know what all will be done as part of that recheck. The recheck will be restricted to, please see what has been written in bold letters at the bottom of your screen, will be restricted only to check whether all the answers have been marked. It's quite possible that some examiner may leave out 1A ke baad 1B may be left out, 1C may be checked. So whether all the parts of different questions have been checked, whether there has been a mistake in the totaling of marks for each question, because sometimes 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, 1E, there can be 5 parts. It's quite possible that one subpart marks have not been added to the total. So the entire totaling will be done again. Then whether it has been transferred correctly to the first page of your answer script, then whether the continuation sheets that you may have added, whether they have been evaluated also or not, whether they are also intact, because I know of cases where especially this happens with the geography paper, where either the map or the topo sheet gets misplaced. So you need to be careful about that. Then the map in particular, and the recheck will be done by a competent person. So that is all will be done as part of the recheck. Okay, तो अगर आपको लगता है कि मेरे को मार्क्स ही ठीक से नहीं दी गए, तो recheck may not really serve your purpose. However, and this will be given, your recheck marks will be given within 4 weeks of your submitting it. Now, if you are not happy, if candidates are not satisfied, please read what is there on the screen. With the recheck results, after you have paid 1,000 rupees and you are not happy, if the marks have not increased, right? If they are not satisfied, then they will be permitted to apply for what is now called re-evaluation of their answer scripts, again of those subjects. So if you have applied for recheck, let's say of mathematics, you're not happy, then you can apply for re-evaluation of mathematics only. You cannot say that now I want to reapply for English. It cannot happen. Okay. Now the re-evaluation, again, it has to be submitted online, and this time you have to pay 1,500 rupees. Okay, this time you have to pay 1,500 rupees, which will be non-refundable, and the results of the re-evaluation, in which the paper will be re-evaluated, the entire, not the recheck one. Now the entire, all the answers will be re-evaluated by another competent person, and whether the marks, whether they increase or decrease, whether they increase from 70 to 72, then 72 will be final. If they go down to 68, then 68 will be considered as the final marks. So that will be done. So now it is a 2-step process as opposed to the 1-step process which was there earlier. Okay. Now, you cannot get your answer scripts, unlike what happens in many state boards, for example, right? The statement of marks, a pass certificate for those who have applied for recheck or revaluation, will be released after the result of the revaluation is declared. Okay. Now, the second part is about the compartment oblique improvement examination. Now, the compartment examination 2024 se nahi hoga. It will be discontinued. Okay. Instead, you can improve your marks by giving what is called an improvement examination the same year, not the next year, the same year, right? And this is applicable to everyone, for those who have been passed, for those who have not passed, everybody. Okay, all the 4 different categories, you can apply for an improvement examination, subject to the condition that you should have been present in the examination. Agar aap exam mein absent the, then you cannot write the improvement examination. That's the condition. Also, you can write an improvement examination, take an improvement examination only in 2 papers. Okay, only in 2 papers. Then also, it is only about the theory, the project work, practical work के exam जो marks पहले allot किए गए थे, वही marks allot किए जाएंगे. Those will not change. This applies only to the theory paper. So that is as far as your entire thing is concerned. For the improvement examination, you need to pay 500 rupees per paper for writing, for taking the improvement examination, and higher of the 2 marks. For instance, अगर आपके पहले let's say 55 आए थे, improvement exam में आपके 65 आते हैं, तो 65 will be considered, right? लेकिन अगर आपके 55 से कम होके 50 पे आ जाते हैं, then also it will be 55 which will be considered, not 50. So higher of the 2 marks is what will be considered the main examination versus the improvement examination. Okay, so this is as far as the note which has been put out by Sangeeta Bhatia, who is the Deputy Secretary of the ICSE Council. So I thought this was important information, ताकि आप next year May के महीने में आप टेंशन ना लें कि क्या होगा. This video gives you clarity with proof in the note as to how you are going to be evaluated, how you can apply for recheck, reevaluation, or take an improvement examination if necessary. Okay, tata, bye bye.